just want to remind that this channel is not a replacement for your own therapy. If you feel like you're in a state of crisis and need immediate help, please call 911 or your local mobile crisis number. And if you find this content encouraging, helpful, clarifying for you, certainly like and subscribe to this channel for more content. And if you're a Connecticut or Tennessee resident and would like to reach out to me, see if we would be a good fit working together, certainly visit my website, www.plumeriacouplescounseling.com. I've got the link in the description below. Feel free to visit that website and get in touch with me. I'd love to hear from you. So now on to the topic of today. So the question that I'm going to touch on in this video is this question of, if I'm already burnt out, checked out, and just feel done in the relationship, is couples counseling or marriage counseling really going to be useful? And so first I just want to say that a lot of times, right, it can be a common idea that couples counseling and marriage counseling entails that the objective is that we're trying to make the relationship succeed on the other end of it, right? That want the both of you to fall back in love with each other again. And while yes, like a lot of times, right, that is the objective for many couples coming into counseling, but also as a couples counselor myself, the primary objective when couples come in is seeing where the both of you are at. What are your goals? Whether it's, to try and fight for the relationship, or whether you're trying to just get confirmation and be thoughtful about this process of when to leave the relationship. Sometimes there has come a point for some people where the hurts and the pains and the moments of disconnection that have occurred have just calcified so much that they notice that in the work of couples therapy, a part of them just isn't willing to make that vulnerable risk emotionally in order to build that bond again, right? And when people get to that point, there's a lot of important reasons why not wanting to take that risk is there. And so I don't want this to sound like a put down at all of like, oh, it's a lack of will. Like, no, it takes a lot of work and a lot of vulnerability to take the kind of emotional risks needed in order to rebuild and repair attachment. And so in that work, right, yes, like couples counseling and marriage counseling can be useful even if you're at that point where like, I just feel like I'm done and checked out, right? Because on the one hand, it, maybe that is how the relationship progresses, but it's just giving you more clarity and confirmation for yourself of like, okay, this is certainly, right, not something that I feel like I am willing to take the risks for, right? And it sets up moments and in order to have that even clearly communicated, right, for you to be able to be really clear with your spouse or partner that this is something I'm realizing I really can't do, right? And that's something that they also need to hear as well in the process, as hard as that is, as painful as that is. And then on the other side of it, right, sometimes couples come in and they feel incredibly burnt out and checked out, and then as they're doing the deeper work together, they start to experience something new, and there's this realization of like, oh, like maybe there's a little bit of hope here, that I can slowly step back into the relationship and build trust in my spouse or partner. And so if you're in that camp of, hey, I'm so checked out and burnt out, I just feel like I'm done, and I don't know that marriage counseling is going to be useful, just know that it's something that can be a place to be able to bring confirmation for that part of you, and also set up a healthy environment for you to be able to communicate those things honestly with your partner or spouse, who also needs to clearly hear those things from you as well, as hard as that can be. I hope that this was clarifying and helpful to hear, and until next time, I hope you have a great day.